Assalamualaikum. How are you all? I hope all of you doing well by the grace of Almighty Allah. I am also fine. A very warm welcome to each and everyone for today's class. Today I will take your science class. Before starting class, I want to introduce myself. I am Hafiza Khatun, Senior Teacher of Milestone School and College, Sector 4 Branch, Uttara, Dhaka. Dear students, from today's class, I hope you will learn a lot of information. You can write that information in your copy. So, be ready. Class 6, lecture number 8, chapter 7, chapter name is Properties of Matter and External Effect. Lesson from 1 to 3. Students, so you already finished your previous chapter, right? From that chapter, you learned about scientific process and experiments. You also learned about various steps of scientific process. You also learned that necessary of measurements and its importance and importance of knowing units. You learned about fundamental units, derived units, measure length, mass and time. You also learned about SI units, that means International System of Units. Now, from previous chapter, I will ask you some question. Students who can give me the answer of these questions is really good, but will not, no problem. I will give you the answer. Just give your attention and write the answer in your copy, okay? Question number 1. What is the information about anything is known by? So, students, can you tell me what is the answer of this question? Knowledge, right? Knowledge is the information about anything is known by. Then, question number 2. What are the factors of natural environment? Can you tell me the answer? Water, soil. These are the factors of natural environment. Now, next question. Question number 3. How can we understand that a natural fact is related to science or not? Can you guess the answer? Through observation. That means if you observe any situation, you can understand that a natural fact is related to science or not. Okay? Then next question. What is the unit of mass? I think all of you know the answer because it is too easy. Kilogram, right? Kilogram is the unit of mass. Then our next question, question number 5. What is the nature of knowledge in science? Experimental, right? Our next question, what is science? Here you have to write the definition of science. Science is the experimented to natural phenomena. It is obtained by regular observations and supported by substantial data. Now, next question. Question number 7. What instrument we use to determine the volume of an irregular body? Students, you already know that measuring flask, right? That means if we want to determine the volume of an irregular body, we can use measuring flask, because measuring flask is an instrument which we can use to determine the volume of an irregular body. Okay? Now I will start today's class. Okay? From today's class, you will learn about different properties of matter. You will able to learn about classification of matters based on their properties. You will also learn about conductivity of heat and current. So, today's first topics, property of matter and their classification. Okay? Students, we are to use various materials in doing different work. We use of thousands of materials, starting with the water to wash our hand, our face, just after getting up from bed in the morning, right? We are bring to use various type of food, crockery, clothes, toy, stone, cycle, football, marble, book, etc. All these, some are soft, some are hard, some are shiny and some are round and some are flat. But all of these are matter, right? All of these materials occupy space and have mass. So, we can say that things which occupy space and have mass are called matter. In the board, you can see the definition of matter. So, here is the definition. Matter is anything that occupies space and has mass. All physical objects are composed of matter, and an easily observed property of matter is its state or its phase. You can write like this way, okay? Matter is everything around you. Atoms and compounds are all made of very small parts of matter. Those atoms go on to build the things you see and touch every day. So, that means matter is defined as anything that has mass and takes up space, like chair, like table, book, pen and many other things. Now I will discuss on classification of matter. There are numerous types of matters in the world and they are classified in various ways. Among these, one of the classification is based on the state of matter. So students, there are numerous types of matters in the world and they are classified in various ways. Among these, one of the classifications is based on the state of matter. Let us take an example. When a piece of ice is kept in a pot, what happens? It will be converted into water. Again, we can convert the water into vapor by heating it up, right? So, it appears that water can be found in 3 different states. That is ice, water and vapor. When water remains in the form of ice, it is solid state. When it remains water, it is in liquid state. Again, when it becomes vapor or steam, it takes gaseous state. So, matter is divided into 3 groups depending on its states. Students, what I said? Matter is divided into 3 groups depending on their states. They are solid, liquid and vapor or gas. The different states of matter are due to the different arrangements of particles of matter. Like in solid state, the particles of matters are very close to each other. So, the particles hold each other very tightly. That is, there is a strong force of attraction between them. And as a result, solids have a definite shape and volume. In the figure, you can see a book. Here, book has a definite shape and it occupies volume, right? So, this is solid matter, okay? In liquid state, the particles are packed closely together, but there are much further about than the particles in solids, and so the force of attraction is weaker than it is in solids. Therefore, liquid have a definite volume, but they do not have definite shape. They take up the shape of the container in which they are kept. Here you can see a black glass. Now you can see a glass of which full of water. Now can you see any color? Or can you see that the color is changing? No, right? In gases, the particles of matter are very far away from each other, and so the force of attraction between them is very weak. Thus, gases have neither a definite shape or volume. They can fill the entire space or volume of a container irrespective of the container size. Now, if I ask you what characteristics are responsible for making a matter solid, liquid or vapor, can you give me the answer? Who can give me the answer is good. But still, students, please note down it in your copy, okay? The characteristics of making a matter solid, liquid or vapor. A solid body has a definite size. The space occupied by a body is its volume. As all solid bodies occupy space, they all have volume. The size and volume of a solid body cannot be changed easily. It is highly rigid, that is, it has rigidity. Although some of the solids have less rigidity. Do you want any example? Okay, so listen. Example: mustard seed, boiled rice, banana. Okay? So, students, shortly you can write in your copy like this way. Here you can see characteristics of solid. Number 1, solid have definite shape. Number 2, they have definite volume. And number 3, they are highly rigid. Students, what I said? Characteristics of solid, right? Number 1, I again say solid have definite shape, they have definite volume, and they are highly rigid. That means definite shape, definite volume, and they are highly rigid. Now we will know about liquid. A liquid has no definite size. It holds the size of the container where it is kept. Liquid has a definite volume because it occupies space like solids, and its volume can be also measured. Does this volume changes? No, right? Although depending on the size of the container, the size of the liquid changes, but the volume remains the same. As a liquid has no definite size, its size is changeable. Therefore, it can be said that the liquid is not rigid like solid. That means liquid has no rigidity. Now I will tell you about characteristics of liquid, and you can write it in your copy, okay? Here you can see characteristics of solid. Number 1, students, please write it in your copy, okay? Number 1, liquids have no definite shape. Number 2, they have definite volume. And number 3, they have no rigidity. What I said? Number 1, liquid have no definite shape, but they have definite volume and they have no rigidity. These are the characteristics of liquid. Now we will know about the property of gases. First of all, let us take the example of air to understand the property of gas. Okay? Like air, no gas has any definite size. Is there any definite volume of a gas? Think of two cylinders. One is small and another large. Now, if you keep the same amount of gas in both cylinders, the gas will occupy the space, whole area of the small cylinder as well as of the large cylinder. Then it can be said that when the same amount of gas is kept in a small cylinder, its volume is small, and it is kept in the large cylinder, its volume is large. That means the volume of the gas is the volume of the container in which it is kept. So, gas has no definite size and volume. Here you can see characteristics of gas. Number 1, gases have neither definite shape nor definite volume. They expand to the size to their container. Number 2, gases are fluid and they can flow easily. Number 3, gases have low density unless compressed. Students, now I will show you a video. Please enjoy this video, okay? I hope after watching this video, all of your confusion will be cleared and you will be more clear about today's topics. So please watch this video, okay?
In air and water on earth. To keep going, we need energy, which is supplied to our body by the food we eat. To live constantly, we are using substances in different physical states around us. Can we give them a name collectively? You may be surprised, but the answer is yes. They are all different forms of matter. What is matter? Matter is defined as anything that has mass and occupies space. Everything around us is made up of matter. It is made up of atoms. Classification of matter. In nature, matter exists in three forms: solid, liquid, and gas. All three forms of matter is made up of very small particles which exist independently. These particles are called molecules. The arrangement of molecules provides shape and volume to any matter. Intermolecular force and intermolecular space. As a child, you must have played with building blocks and made different shapes by changing their arrangement. In a similar manner, molecules are the building blocks of matter, and different states of matter are due to difference in arrangement of molecules. Molecules attract each other. The force of attraction between molecules is called intermolecular force of attraction. In a similar manner, the space between any two molecules is called intermolecular space. Solids. Molecules are closely packed in a solid with little or no intermolecular space but very high intermolecular force of attraction. The molecules cannot move but vibrate at their places. Molecules possess less energy in a solid. Properties and reasons for exhibiting the properties. 1. Solids have a definite shape and occupy a definite space. That is, solids have a fixed volume. Reason: since molecules are closely packed in a solid, they have least intermolecular space and strong intermolecular force of attraction. They cannot move from their place, giving solids a definite shape and volume. 2. Solids cannot flow. Reason: due to the strong intermolecular forces, they cannot flow. 3. Solids are incompressible. Reason: as there is no place left in between the molecules, therefore, molecules cannot move closer to each other. As a result, solids are incompressible. 4. Solids have any number of free surfaces depending on their shape. Reason: solids are those substances which have a definite shape and volume. They are non-compressible, cannot flow, and therefore have any number of free surfaces. Liquids. In case of liquids, the molecules are not tightly packed and their position is not fixed. As compared to molecules in solid state, these molecules possess more energy. In comparison to solids, there is greater intermolecular space and lesser intermolecular force of attraction. The attraction between molecules is less, but still not so less that they may move in any direction. They can easily slide over each other and exchange or even change their places. Properties and reasons for exhibiting the properties. 1. Reason: as molecules of liquids are not tightly packed, they can easily shift and adjust by taking the shape of container in which they are kept. Not being compact, liquids don't have a fixed shape. 2. Liquids have a fixed volume. When we say half cup of milk, we have an idea as to how much space will be occupied by it. Similarly, if you are thirsty, you know how much water you can consume because we have a general idea of the volume of liquids. Reason: since intermolecular force of attraction in a liquid is not very less as in the case of solids, hence the molecules remain at an approximate distance from each other. Like solids, their places are not fixed, but they just can roam away from their places. 3. Liquids flow from a higher level to a lower level under normal conditions. You can attribute this property to intermolecular force of attraction in liquids, which don't allow molecules to stray. 4. Liquids can be compressed slightly because they have a definite volume. 5. Liquids, unlike solids, have only one free surface. Reason? Since liquids have to be stored in a container, they take the shape of container. On 3 sides, they are bound by the walls of container, but on the 4th side, they face the mouth of container, and this is their free space. Fact: this is a 4th state of matter called plasma, but it is not often seen. It only exists at very high temperatures on inside the sun and other stars, or on Earth at low pressures. It consists of atoms split up by great heat or electricity. Thus, any material which has a definite volume but no definite shape and has one free surface is called liquid. Activity: take a small cup filled with water and a glass bowl and a coffee flask. Note the shape of water in the cup. It has one free flat surface as shown in the figure. Now, invert the cup in a glass bowl. You will find that water flows into the bowl and takes the shape of the bowl, but its top surface is free and flat. Pour the water from the bowl to the coffee flask. You will find that water flows into the flask and takes the shape of the flask with its top surface free and flat. Now, again, pour water from coffee flask to the cup. What do you observe? The cup again gets filled and the water takes the shape of the cup. Gases. In this state of matter, molecules are far apart from each other. There is maximum intermolecular space and minimum intermolecular force of attraction. Molecules possess high energy and move freely in all directions. Properties and reasons for exhibiting the properties. 1. Gases have no definite shape. They take the shape of containing vessel. Then, what is the difference between gases and liquids? Gases occupy every bit of space available. So, while you can say, "Give me a cup of tea," but you cannot say, "Give me a cup of air." Reason? As there is negligible or very less attraction between gaseous molecules, they move anywhere. 2. Air occupies space. Activity: take an empty glass tumbler and lower it vertically downward in a trough of water. Do you find it easy to push it down? What do you observe when you tilt the glass? In the first case, it is not easy to push down the glass. When you tilt the glass, bubbles of air escape out and water enters the glass. First of all, why was it difficult to push the glass? An empty glass is not empty, but is full of air. When you push an inverted glass in a trough of water, air resists the entry of water as it has occupied all available space in the glass. When you tilted the glass, air escaped as bubbles and water entered the glass. This activity proves that air occupies space, that is, it has volume, but its volume is not fixed as it fills up the entire container. 3. Gases have no definite volume. Reason? Gases have large intermolecular space between them, with molecules free to move in any direction. Gases can flow in all directions because of negligible intermolecular force of attraction between their molecules.
Students, I hope all of you enjoyed this video, isn't it? Okay. Now our next topics, rigidity and flexibility. Rigidity is defined as the property exhibited by the solid to change in its shape. That is, when an external force is applied to the solid material, there will not be any change in the shape. This shows that the particles are closely packed and the attraction between these particles are very strong. Here is the definition of rigidity. You can see here the definition of rigidity. Rigidity is the state or quality of being rigid, stiff and inflexible. Next topics. Our next topic is flexibility. Flexibility refers to the range of movement in a joint or series of joints and length in muscles that cross the joints to induce a bending movement or motion. Students, it's time to give you some related questions, okay? Here you can see some related questions. Question number 1, what is matter? Question number 2, what is non-matter? Question number 3, how many types of matter can be based on states? Number 4, write the characteristics of solid. Question number 5, write the characteristics of liquid. And the last one, question number 6, write the characteristics of gaseous matter. Students, here is some related question and please learn this question, okay? And in this lecture you will get all the answer of this question, okay? Dear student, here you can see your homework number 4. Please learn and write this question. Question number 1. What are the characteristics of matter? Explain with examples. Question number 2. What are the main difference among solid, liquid and gaseous substance? Dear students, please write and learn this question. This is your homework, okay? Thank you so much for being with me. Stay safe in your home. Allah Hafiz.